What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Happy Wednesday morning, and we have a lot to unpack today, guys. First, I've got my kids in the car. They're out into daycare, so here I am before I start work, giving you guys all the latest and greatest. So there's gonna be a lot of guides today. There's gonna be a lot of content. This one specifically, I want to talk about real quick. So, for those who thought that Evil Ryu might come down as being legendary, shame on you. I think you guys all know how this works by now. Global don't get no breaks. We get nothing but shafts. Not happy about this. Also not mad about it either, to be honest with you. It's kind of like a 50-50 thing, because here's the thing. At least you can save tickets to get him as free to play, but it's going to suck to have to save so many tickets versus just buying him for like $100, $50, whatever the case may be, right? For those who want him. So a little torn about this one. 20 days though till he drops. Sorry, event countdown is 20 days. Countdown to arrival for him though, and the Crimson Battle is going to be 6 days. If you go to this, it's an actual event. Not much really to do here. All you have to do is do your dailies. Get get all your dailies done. You get these preheat points, which you can apply towards right here, and get yourself some tickets. Now, you guys are aware I've been saving tickets specifically for the next big unit. I was gonna say for Goken, but hell, this is Ryu. So Ryu going to get some love from me, and I'm going to go in with all my tickets and see how many we get with, I don't know, I'll probably have 200 tickets, maybe 210 by then. Not a lot, but you know what? I'll work overtime to get him maxed out. But this will be my first free-to-play session in terms of summoning. I haven't bought anything for two plus months now. So we're going to see how that goes and how many of him we can get. So 6 days, getting these tickets. This is going to be new. I'm assuming he's going to be Infernal because I don't see him being anything else. So there's that, right? Couple of things that happened today too. Okay, so real quick here, let me just go and collect all these things. Collect, get that out of the way. If you go to the mall, for those who plan to buy, there's a new, I believe, hold on, not this. This we know about. This we know about. This we know about. Where is it? Something here. Something here. Hold on. I know there's something new that popped up. I don't know if it's only for this pack. Okay, so there's a Yang pack right there. So I'll be summoning for Yang. He actually looks like a really good character, so I'll go over him. He's a flame unit, which is fantastic. So we finally get another factional unit. So I'll be summoning for him today. We'll be doing a mass video for that. Athlete Chun-Li looks very unique. I'll be using my div tickets to see how many of her copies we can get as well too. And then I'm going to do substitute for her as well. So first off, I mean, look at her. She looks amazing as a unit in skin. But I am going to cover her completely, and hopefully we'll get something good for that. If you go to the fighting, you can see here you get the Hurricane Rip and the Burning Sun packages. Those are insanely expensive. I would not touch those. And for those who are looking for, oh, by the way, I got this VIP from hitting level 130. You get VIP for free for that on the challenge mode. So anyone's asking, like, how'd you get the VIP? Because I know people will. And then if you look at a couple of the new things that came out, the Wonderland training is out, so we'll be doing that as well to get a couple more of these tokens. Unfortunately, Dante's EX move, I believe, is gone now. So let's take a quick look there, just to make sure. No, he's still here. Okay, good. We can actually summon for him still. So at least that's there. So 5 of those summoning tickets for EX moves. That's fantastic. What else? Perks. I think this is where I was talking about. Oh yeah, this is it right here. So there's a new grant that came out called I believe it's called the Warrior Grant. Right here. If you plan to spend at all, I don't recommend it, but if you plan to spend, this is a really, really good value for $26.99. Just because you get a free bison, not a free bison, you get a paid bison, and you get quite a bit of other tokens with it for sure. So this is actually a pretty good deal, because normally getting him back in the day was like $139. So not a bad deal, not gonna lie. At least they've reduced Bison's cost, even though his value has not been diminished in any way, shape, or form. He's still the same OP character. So I have to admit that's actually a pretty good deal. Okay. So, couple things. Let's go and take a quick look at the characters. So, Chun-Li, Athlete Chun-Li, she is a support unit, master, and she's a fashion icon. Raging fighting style, I love that hat. She's actually unique in the sense that she's actually built for wind and master units, and I think she's going to be an incredible assist for Guile specifically, and I'll talk to you guys why about that. But at the same time, she's got a unique kit. So let's talk about what she's all about. Okay, so give me a sec here, guys. I'm just going to mute this. So first off, Her AoE move is Unleash an Energy Blade that deals 324% attack within enemies in a small AoE. I'm going to summon for her, by the way. Look at this outfit, Jesus. Upon hitting the ally with the lowest HP percentage, she also recovers 40% of the damage dealt, capped at 150% of attack. So she does do an AoE plus a heal. If a Wind Vortex is available, and we'll talk about Wind Vortexes shortly, they do all enemy targets they'll be dealt another 122% of attack. Upon hit of the ally, they'll also recover more HP. So there you go. This is an extra AoE damage on the enemies and another heal for the allies. And then healing received is capped at 60% of damage and 180% of a fighter's attack. So an AoE mixed with a heal. So I think this is going to be a fairly good unit for support for sure. Her and Rose are going to be unique together, especially if there's a Master Tower. That's going to be awesome to have. Let's talk about her passive real quick. When a Wind Vortex belonging to the friendly side is on the field, 20% of damage otherwise taken by the allies will actually be absorbed by the Vortex. When a Wind Vortex belongs to the friendly field, everyone gets 15% attack and 30% effect resistance, which is great against like Dhalsim and anyone who has, elemental damage. When a Wind Vortex belongs to the friendly field, 25% of damage otherwise taken instead of 20, so a little bit more absorbed. And then level 4, when a Wind Vortex belongs to the friendly side, the attack is increased by 20 and the effect boost resists by 50%. So really, really good effects for the passive. Now, how do you get a Windstorm, right? This is it right here. Employs Power Focus to unleash a Wind Vortex that hovers in the area for 12 seconds. Vortex dissipates after 3 hits from ranged attacks have been taken. So ranged attacks specifically. Keep that in mind. So like Giles, right? Or Dhalsims, or Ibukis, or, not physical attacks. Keep that in mind. So if nobody does range attacks on their team, this will stick around for 12 seconds without moving, okay? Wind Vortex dissipates after 4 hits instead of 3 hits, and then duration of Wind Vortex is 16 seconds. Now here's the thing. If it doesn't dissipate, it's not bad because you get all the extra bonus buffs here as long as it sits around in the field, and also from here, if it sits around in the field. So it's not a bad thing if it does not absorb range attacks. It's actually good to have on the field anyways. All right? And then here unleashes a hurricane that deals 490% of attack within enemies within the AoE. When the hurricane moves on the friendly side, athlete Chun-Li regains 20% of attack and health. And then when a Wind Vortex belongs to the friendly side, its damage and healing effects are increased by 50%. So pretty damn good unit. Her fighting spirit, HP, attack, dodge, and recovery rate. Unleash Windstorm level 3 once upon entering the battle, which is great. And then this is what I meant by being a really good assist for Guile. Takes effect when the fighter is in assist position. When the assisted fighter lands a hit with a ranged attack, so Guile, Dhalsim's another good one. The ally with the lowest HP by percentage recovers HP equal to 50% of Chun-Li's attack, triggers every 5 seconds. So that's pretty often, guys. So really, really good assist for range units, specifically like someone like Guile. And here's another reason why. When a Wind Vortex belongs to the friendly side in the field, all allied Wind and Masters receive 25% more healing. So now you got more healing for units that are Wind and Master, right? So that's great. When a Wind Vortex belongs to the friendly side, all allied Wind and Master fighters take 30% less Soul, Flame, and Thunder damage, which is crazy. So you definitely want to get her FS up. It's almost like mandatory for her. Wind Vortex blocks damage from range attacks and dissipates only after 6 range hits have been taken. Okay, so this here, from the sounds of it, looks like the Wind Vortex will not disappear until 6 range attacks are done. So if the enemy has no range attacks, it sounds like from this that it won't disappear at all. So we'll have to do some testing on that one. That sounds very unique, okay? So that is Chun-Li. Let's look at who I think is actually a very unique character, and I love his kit. So first off, actually, you know what? Let me go back to Chun-Li for a second, sorry. And I'll be doing her trials with you guys as well, just so you're aware. I'll be doing a whole different video on that. I just want to see her car, right? Let's check her car vehicles out. So her garage right here. After the fighter releases an air blast, they unleash Sublime Blade once. This is considered a trigger skill, though damage dealt is reduced by 40%. Okay, so it's just an extra attack, an AoE attack. Damage dealt with a trigger and Sublime Blade is no longer reduced. Okay, so it's a full attack there. All right, so Sublime Blade is right there, her special. So not bad. It's just extra AoE damage every time she does air blast. Okay, so really, really good car. Good AoE damage. So she's going to be a jack of all trades, essentially. She's going to be a buffer, a DPS, and she's going to be a support healer. So very good unit. I don't know if she's a must-have, to be honest, but I'm still going to summon for her personally. And we'll test her. That's how we're going to test, okay? Okay, let's go to Summer Yang. Now, he is actually who I really, really want. and we'll talk about him real quick. Okay, so let's start off with the passive. While the shield granted by the super combo or combo 1 is activated, damage dealt by the target increased by 20%, so really good there. Target effect accuracy is increased by 20%. Target damage dealt and effect accuracy is increased by 25%. And when a shield is granted by the super combo 1, he gains super armor for 3 seconds. Okay, super armor can't be knocked back, essentially. So let me talk to you about this guy. He does everything, and it's actually a really cool thing that they did by giving him flame, and I'm loving that. So talk about a super. Plants a surfboard on the ground and pulls a target to it, striking the target twice, dealing flame damage of 6.1 of attack. The first strike has a 50% base chance of inflicting armor break. So he does armor break as well, right? So there you go. So not only does he increase damage, he has a shield, armor break, he also does heal. So you'll see all that. The second strike applies shield equal to 500% of Summer Yang's defense. So he's going to want reckless on his fighting soul to all teammates for 15 seconds. And then level 3, 100 base chance to do armor break, and the shield value increases to 600% of defense. So really, really good there. Skill 1, starts with a surfboard, applies a shield equal to 800% of Summer Yang's defense to all teammates for 15 seconds. That's crazy. Additionally, heals the whole team for 5% of Summer's max HP, and then additionally heals the teammate with the lowest HP for 8% of Summer Yang's max HP. That is a wild C1. He essentially has now replaced Elena as my opinion, the best healer, and Abel as the shield. So he does both in one package. That is a crazy, crazy move. We're going to test that out more, though. C2 strikes the target on the surfboard 6 times consecutively. Each strike has a 25% base chance to do armor break. Each chance has armor break. Inflicted the super gauge will be by 60%. So this is going to be cool because I don't know if this armor break has to be his. If it's also like Cammy's trigger armor break, then your gauge is going to fill really quick. So I'm curious to see what happens there. Okay, so let's talk about his fighting spirit. Wind and Thunder skateboard. HP, attack, defense. So you see defense is really high. That's good for him. Great Wave Whirl replaces Wave Strike with a surfboard, applying a shield equal to 880% of Summer Yang's defense to all teammates for 8 seconds. Meanwhile, the whole team is healed by 6% of Summer Yang's max HP. And that is his super, by the way. And the teammate with the lowest HP is healed by 10%. So his assist is effective when a fighter is in assist position. Upon taking critical damage, the assist fighter gains a shield up to 400% of Summer Yang's defense. Shield lasts 50 seconds, and when the shield expires, otherwise disappears, damage taken is reduced by 10 seconds, by 10% for 10 seconds, intervals of 15 seconds. So this is going to be the new main assist for tanks, 100%. The value of the shield granted by Great Wave Whirl is increased by 1,000 of defense. Damage taken in the 10 seconds following the disappearance of the shield reduces damage by 20%, which is huge. All on the team gain a 50% shield boost upon character's entrance on the battlefield. Effects will gradually going to 0 over 25 seconds. So if you have Shelter as one of your fighting souls, or Abel with this guy, your shields are going to increase way more even, right? Or even Hugo. So overall, unique character, and I love him. So I'm very excited to see what he's all about. We'll do his trial together as well, but I want to see his car real quick, right? So let's just go do this real quick and see if we can check out his car. Okay, so let's go here. Garage. While the shield granted by the Super Combo or Combo 1 is active, if the target is attacked, reduce the attacker's attack by 12% for 4 seconds. Okay, so not bad. While the shield granted by Super Combo 1 is active, if the target is attacked, deal 30% of damage dealt as true damage to the attacker. That's pretty damn good, not gonna lie. So overall, guys, very good unit. Very good unit. So that's it. I wanted to just talk about them. Next, we're gonna do the trials, and then we're gonna do summon videos, and then we're gonna talk all about Evil Ryu after that. Okay, so there you guys have it. Super excited for this. Let's get going. Let's do this.